In every workplace, there are what's called germ hot spots. And if you work in a place that there are multiple stories, a big popular one is the button of an elevator. You need to look out for hot spots like this where you work.
It's a typical fall day in the office. You walk into work, pour some coffee, make some phone calls and some copies. And voila, with just a few simple daily activities, you've racked up germs from all of your office's hotspots.
The flu and stomach viruses and all that stuff, which is highly contagious.
In a recent Kimberly-Clark Professional study, 60% of Americans surveyed admit they go to work when they're sick.
That's believable, actually, because most people, unless you're like literally dying, it's, you know, as Americans, I guess it's in us that you go to work. And so if you have a sniffle or whatever, you think, oh, it's okay, it's gonna pass.
Chantel Millin with the Salvation Army knows it's hard to miss work over a sniffle, which is why it's so common for coworkers to share illnesses.
Most people are infectious before they start getting sick, and they're spreading it around.
So we asked Dr. Meg Reitmeyer, what's the best way to stop the work sickness cycle?
Well, your mother was right. You should always wash your hands. Don't tell my mother she was right, though. So that's really the most important thing, because most of it gets spread because people sneeze or cough and instinctively cover their mouth, and then without thinking they touch something else.
For Salvation Army employees, health is a serious matter.
We have our lodge here, and so we have a lot of residents, up to 210, that could be in our facility at one time. Outside of the employees. And so for employees, if we're sick and we come and get each other sick, we have a much higher risk of spreading that sickness to our lodge residents.
And with Salvation Army kettle season coming up, she's not taking any chances.
The best thing you can do to make sure everyone in your workplace is healthy is to make sure to keep hand sanitizer all over your office space to make sure everyone is as safe as possible. In Tyler, Courtney Friedman, KYTX, CBS 19 News.
Words to live by. Courtney, thank you. And Dr. Reitmeyer says if you are sick, the best thing to do, if you can, is stay home. Of course, we live in a world of technology now, so maybe you could ask your boss to email or call in from home, or use something like Skype, for instance. Just check.